right, it's Katelyn of Riggs, Katelyn and Erica. I am talking with Alexia. Was it Alexia?
Alexa.
Alexia Garcia. She is I am going to mess it up, and I want to make sure you get your official title. Tell us what you do with Disneyland.
I'm one of the spokespersons for the Disneyland Resort.
Okay. I have been so excited to talk with you for a number of different reasons. First and foremost, it is the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, which is so cool. But I just went to Disneyland for the very first time.
Oh my goodness.
2 weeks ago. And I'm here to tell you that I am a certified Disney fanatic now. I have to go back. I told my husband, I don't know what we're going to do because we have to come back every single year now.
Well, I feel like I need to interview you and ask you, what were your favorite parts? What did you see? What did you enjoy?
There was so much, and I am always terrified. I'm not a huge roller coaster person. I'm not really good with heights. I don't really like flying. Don't love roller coasters. But we took our 2.5-year-old. And so, when there's kids there's things that are for young kids, and there's things that are for, older kids. There's things that are for adults. So we stuck to a lot of the young kids stuff because we had a 2.5-year-old. Well, my husband, when he would go back to the room at night to put our 2.5-year-old to sleep, I went and got on roller coasters by myself. Okay? I got on the Incredibles roller coaster with strangers, and I had a blast. I was chatting up people in the line. I was riding roller coasters with random strangers. It is truly the most magical place. And I just wanted to tell you that because I just so appreciate it. Everybody was so nice. The most amazing staff. But really, I'm here to talk to ask you about things, right? So can you tell people, I know that there's a lot that's going on for the 70th anniversary. I, of course, got a taste of that, and we've posted a lot of that on our socials at 93Q Houston. But if people are going for the 70th anniversary celebration, which is happening now through the end of the season, what are some of the things that they need to make sure and look out for so they don't miss it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, there's so much to see and do, as you know now, as a certified Disney fanatic,
yes.
Right? But first things first, I always tell people, go to Disneyland.com, download that Disneyland app, check out the Disney Parks blogs, because that's going to have all the information you need to know to plan your visit. We've got some great ticket offers going right now. So now's a great time to come and visit. 3-4 day ticket offers. Because I'm sure, as you can also attest, it's hard to do it all in one day. It's essentially almost impossible. So being able to do it multiple days, seeing everything and really soaking it all in is just, I think, key to having such a great vacation over at the Disneyland Resort, especially right now for our 70th celebration.
Now, there's over 70 different foods and like snack and drink items that are going on for the 70th anniversary. Do you have a favorite? Is there something you feel like people absolutely have to grab?
I just tell people, go to that foodie blog that we posted. That's always what I turn to. I'm someone who, I do have my favorites that I'll turn to, but I really like just trying as many items as I possibly can, because our chefs do such an incredible job with the dishes that they put out. I know one in particular that just stands out because it's so unique, but it also harkens back to a very historical part of Disneyland, which was the tuna melt that they had. They brought it back.
Oh, and I love the tuna melt.
Open face sandwich. So a lot of great reviews on that one. So that's next on my list to go try. I'm always looking at what churros do we have out. So that's usually one of the first things that I'm looking at
churros.
What I'm going to go try. But truly, that foodie guide on the blog is going to be your best friend for navigating all the great food that we have out.
And it truly is important to navigate before you go and actually step foot on the grounds. You know, that was something that really helped my family a lot, was just kind of trying to plan things out and figure out. You can't plan everything, and you shouldn't have to, right? You should just go and enjoy yourself. But there are things that you want to make sure that you can experience while you're there, especially some of these special offers that are only going to be happening right now.
Absolutely. I think, those show times for our great entertainment offerings, many of which have returned or are brand new for the celebration. Over in Disneyland Park, we have our Nighttime Spectaculars Paint the Night Parade, which is back. Yes. Super fun. People are so excited about that. The music is incredible. The characters are great. The floats. It's just thousands and thousands of LED lights, and that Mack truck from Cars just coming down. It's just one of those where you're like, my brain doesn't comprehend this, but I can't stop watching it. It's so much fun. And then Wondrous Journeys, our nighttime projection show. And sometimes we have the fireworks that go off with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of those that just makes you remember why you love this brand so much, or the stories that you've connected to in the past. And it's a great celebration of all of that art that's come together in it.
You know, I love one of the things that I didn't know, because I this was my first time at Disneyland. I had been to Disney World once when I was like 12 with my family, and we road tripped and had a cousin that worked at Disney. So, you know, we had some access there. But is that at Disneyland, a lot of the characters walk around the park. You could be walking, just waiting, going to get in line for a roller coaster, and you'll pass Woody or you'll pass Mickey. And there's so many different opportunities to not only run into characters at the park, but a lot of these parades that happen throughout the grounds, throughout the day and the night. Yeah. The one you were talking about earlier with all the lights, we stood up at the front for that one, and my 2.5-year-old was jaw on the ground, right? Because you got to see all of your favorite characters. You got to see the Pixar characters, and you got to see the traditional original Disney characters, and they were all just so lit up. Mickey was magnificent up on that pedestal, and he was all lit up from head to toe. And his Sorcerer
Mickey outfit, it's so iconic. It's such a great, you know, ties it all together.
Yeah. And then we got to see all of our Pixar friends at the Pixar parade that happened during the day. That was really
the Better
cool.
Together parade. So that one's returned.
Yeah.
And it's such a great celebration of especially some of our newer Pixar films that we haven't seen as much in the park. So that one's really fun. And also in Disney California Adventure. Again, this is why you need multi-days to go see it. We have World of Color Happiness, which is brand new for the celebration. And that one's, I keep telling people, it's literally emotional because it's led by the emotions from Inside Out and Inside Out 2. But they do such a great job of tying those emotions and that story to other stories that we know and love from Disney.
Yes, there was so much for not only kids, but adults. As I said earlier, I am a certified Disney fanatic now. I will be back. Maybe I'll run into you while I'm there on the grounds.
Yes.
But for everybody else, this is the time to go to Disneyland. Celebrate 70 years worth of pure magic, the happiest place on earth. And we'll see you at Disneyland.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
See you there.